Alberta's Premier pouring cold water this week on a leading argument for those supporting separation, that an independent Alberta would be flush with cash.
I think it's responsible for us to be very forthright about the costs associated with what it is that is being proposed here, so people can make an informed decision. And I hope that decision is to remain.
Danielle Smith says her government will publish a document outlining things like Alberta's share of the national debt, border control costs, including a new international border with Saskatchewan and BC, national defence with a 5% commitment to NATO, as well as the costs of negotiating new trade agreements with every country around the world, Canada too.
As you can see, it's a pretty extensive list that has probably hundreds of billions of dollars worth of startup costs.
This, I think, is going to explode separatist heads, because the fundamental argument, while they bring in guns and immigration and the Senate, it's really about economics. Look how wealthy we'll be.
It's just more nonsense coming out of Danielle right now. She knows that those numbers are wrong. She knows that a free and independent Alberta will have a fiscal capacity surplus of $28 to $48 billion a year.
But economists like Moshe Lander believe Albertans would wind up being taxed more if the province became a sovereign state.
Taxes would go up, unemployment would go up, GDP would go down, the population would go down. It would be a disaster. There's no situation in which we're going to see the Alberta economy thrive because it separates from the rest of Canada.
The Premier says she hopes to have the cost document available to the public by late summer, so Alberta voters will have the information in hand before casting a ballot in the province's separation referendum this fall. Heather, Yourex-West Global News, Calgary.